Most people, do you know that most people think tooth problems start with pain? Exactly. That's what most people think. They think that toothache, they think that tooth decay, any form of problem that one have on the teeth must start with pain. What do you think? Before now, I used to think that teeth problem starts with pain. That means when you start to have pain, that means you have a teeth problem. But if you don't have pain, that means everything is fine. That is fallacy. Yeah. So most people think that tooth pain starts, toothache, tooth problem starts with pain. But that's not the truth. Pain is usually the last warning, not the first, the last warning. All right. Most people think that tooth problem starts with pain. Most people, almost everyone, think that when you start having pain on your teeth, that is when the problem starts. And that is fallacy. But the truth is that pain is usually the last warning. Pain is usually the last warning. Teeth problem don't start with pain. Just know that pain is usually the last warning, not the first warning. Anytime you begin to have pain, just know that the damage has been done. In fact, the damage has been going on long before that time. If you're watching this video right now because you have had tooth pain before, gum bleeding, bad breath, or sensitivity, this message is very important for you. And if you've never had tooth pain before now, this message is even more important. So please subscribe to this channel, where we always go live educating people about the health, how to have a healthy teeth. And also say hi in the chat. I'll be glad to reply you. As we are saying before now, that teeth problem doesn't start with pain. Teeth problem can be there while there is no pain. But most people always think that teeth problem starts with pain. Pain is actually the last thing, all right? Let me share something real. Many people I speak with say the same thing. I didn't feel anything at first. Then suddenly pain starts. Exactly. Most people don't feel pain, but suddenly they begin to have this tiny, pain. It begins to increase. By the time pain shows up, the damage is often deep, especially when you're talking about cavity or tooth decay. Before you start to have pain when you're having cavity, the damage is already deep. All right. I've seen many people ignore sensitivity because they come occasionally, they come and they go, and they ignore that. That sensitivity is your teeth crying for help, giving you some information that something is going on. But most people ignore that because it is not constant. It comes and it goes. So they feel like everything is all right when the sensitivity is not there. Some people even ignore small dark spots or brownish spots on their teeth or whitish spots on their teeth. And that is an early stage, early sign of tooth decay. A white spot on your teeth can be early sign. That's stage one. When it becomes brownish or dark, it has entered stage two. So many people do ignore it. They'll be like, it's just a tiny spot on my tooth. So it doesn't give me pain. I'll keep on doing what I'm doing. But that is not good. Whenever you have those signs, you start to look for solution immediately. So it will not go deeper and deeper. So these people, they ignore those signs, and because it didn't hurt until one day it starts to hurt. And at that point, options becomes fewer and more expensive. When the pain starts, the option becomes very few and expensive one. Truths most people are never told. All right. Tooth decay and gum problems start silently. They don't make noise. When bacteria comes into your mouth, they don't make noise. They don't alert you. In fact, they don't knock on your door before they enter. They enter slowly. Bacteria walk slowly. They weaken enamel gradually. All right. Those bacteria, they weaken the enamel gradually. They inflame the gums little by little. That is when the bacteria enters your mouth newly. That is how they do. They don't make noise. They do their own thing gradually without you noticing that something is going on there. That's why waiting for pain is risky. If you're waiting until you start to have pain, you're taking a big risk. Pain doesn't mean the problem just started. Pain usually means the problem has progressed. Okay, I'll give you a personal example. My mother-in-law couldn't chew meat before now, not because she doesn't enjoy meat, not because of her health condition. I'm talking about she's in her early 70s. Not because she doesn't like eating meat, but because chewing caused pain in her gums and teeth. When you know that when you eat this thing, you have pain, it's better the person avoid it. That's how she has been avoiding eating meat for years. At first, we thought it was because of her age or something temporal, but it was actually weak gums and poor enamel support over time. When she started focusing on daily oral care consistently, everything changed. Today, she eats meat comfortably again. Yeah, no miracle, no overnight magic, just the right support and consistent use. That experience is one of the reasons I started talking openly about early oral care, not emergency treatment, not waiting for pain, but supporting your teeth and gums daily before the problems actually become serious. Okay, and that is where SOPC come in. Let me be very clear. SOPC is not a painkiller. It's not a drug. It's not magic. SOPC is a natural oral care support product designed to help to strengthen enamel, calm gum irritation, supports daily hygiene routine. It works best when used consistently, just like brushing morning and night. People who benefit the most are those who start using it before the pain starts. And those that start to use it when the pain has started already, they also benefit because it helps to stop the pain. All right? Think about this for a moment. Many dental problems don't become expensive because you're welcome if you're joining us now. We are glad to have you. Please leave your comments in the section below. We will be glad to attend to you. All right, we'll be glad to answer your questions. We'll be glad to hear from you. And where are you watching? Which country are you watching from? Say hi and like this live video. All right. You know that daily oral care products cost less than going for dental treatment. Okay. Dental treatments like getting fillings done, extractions, and emergency dental visits. When you are consistent with your daily oral care, you find out that you will be preventing most of this treatment in the hospitals because your teeth will be all right, especially when you're using the right product that works. Prevention is always cheaper. Like they normally say, prevention is better than cure. Yeah, prevention is always cheaper than repair and always better than repair. In financial aspects, in emotional aspects, and in mental aspects, prevention is always better. If you're watching this and thinking, I don't want to wait until pain starts, then you are already making a smart decision. If you like to know how SOPC is used, the current price, how delivery works in your area, send me a message, subscribe to this channel and send me a message. All right? No pressure, just information so you can decide what is best for you. Your teeth are meant to last you a lifetime, but they need your support. Yeah, your teeth need your support. Heavy and consistency. Don't wait for the pain to teach you what prevention could have prevented. Do you get that? Don't wait for pain to teach you what prevention could have prevented. So, I guess you do understand that. All right. Let me say something most people don't like to hear, but it can save your teeth. All right. Let me say what most people don't like to hear, but it can save your teeth. Tooth pain is not the beginning of a problem. It's usually the final warning. If you're watching this video because you have had tooth pain, gum bleeding, bad that won't go away. sensitivity to cold or to hot pains, please don't go away. And if you've never had tooth pain before, this video may even be more important for you. Most tooth and gum problems start quietly. They start with no pain, they don't give any, no serious discomfort. At times they come and go. All right, just small sign people ignore. Have you ever ignored tooth pain or sensitivity before? If you have, please put it down in the comment section below. Just little sign like mild sensitivity. Sometimes you'll not even be sure if you have sensitivity, but there was sensitivity there. Bleeding when you're brushing, you find out that when you spit out, you see some blood there. Have you ever ignored such sign before? Like slightly mouth odor. Maybe when you close your mouth for like 10 minutes, and when you want to talk, you find out that it brings out mild odor. Have you ever ignored such thing before? Or tiny black spots, tiny dark spots or brownish spots? Have you ever ignored that before now? Just because it doesn't hurt. People always assume everything is fine. But bacteria don't doesn't hurt. When bacteria comes into your mouth, it doesn't start to hurt immediately. They start to do their damages until it gets to a starting stage before it starts to hurt. So because it doesn't hurt, people think everything is all right. People think everything is all right. By the time the pain shows up, the damage has often gone deep. That's why dentists always say, I wish you came earlier. Have you heard that before? I wish you came earlier. If I say, I wish you came earlier to you, how will you feel? Hmm. It's kind of regret. It will cause regret to the person. I hear the same regret again and again. If I had known earlier, I would have done something. I would have done something. And the truth is painful. Early care, early dental care is simple. Late care is expensive. Emergency care is traumatic. No one plans to lose a tooth. It usually happens through delay. Let me share something personal. All right. My mother-in-law couldn't chew meat before now. Not because she disliked meat, not because of her age alone. Chewing causes discomfort in her gums and teeth. At first, but maybe it's normal, maybe it will pass, but it didn't. The real issue was her gum was weak and she had poor enamel support over time. But when she started focusing on consistent daily oral care, things changed. Today, she eats meat comfortably again. No miracle, no overnight promise, no magic, just consistency and the right support. Here is the biggest lie many people believe. If it doesn't hurt, it is not serious. It's a fallacy. It's a big lie when it comes to your teeth. That belief has cost many people their teeth. Pain is not proof of pain is not proof of health. All right? Silence is not even safety. Your mouth needs daily support, just like your body need daily food. Waiting for pain is like waiting for engine smoke before servicing your car. This is why I started educating about early oral care, not emergency solutions, not panic treatment, daily support for teeth and gums. That's why SOPC comes in. And you might be asking, what's this SOPC that I've been talking about? This is it. All right. That is where it comes in. Okay. This is not a painkiller. It's not a drug. It's not a magic. SOPC is a natural oral care support designed to help to support enamel strength. It strengthens your enamel. It calms down gum irritation. It encourages healthy oral conditions when used consistently. It works best when used daily, not occasionally. People who benefit the most are those who don't wait for pain. So, who is SOPC for? People with early signs of teeth issues, people with gum sensitivity, people that have cavity, people who want preventive oral care. All right. If you want preventive oral care, SOPC is for you. It's especially used for people who say, I don't want to wait until it gets worse. These are the people that is especially use it. If that sounds like you are already thinking ahead, right? Talk honestly. Most dental problems become expensive because they were ignored early. Daily oral care costs far less than fillings. If you agree with me, you can write yes in the chat below. Daily oral care costs far less than fillings, than root canals, than tooth extractions, than emergency dental visits. Prevention doesn't just save money, it saves confidence, it saves comfort, it saves peace of mind. It saves peace of mind. If you're watching this, if you're watching this and you're thinking, I don't want pain to teach me a lesson, then you're already making a wise decision. If you'd like to know how SOPC is used, the current price, how delivery works in your area, I will send you a message. Just say hi and I'll reply to you. No pressure, just information so you can decide. Your teeth are meant to last you a lifetime, but they need care before the pain starts, not after the pain starts. Don't wait for the pain to confirm what prevention could have prevented. Let me ask you a honest question. Let me ask you honest question. If your tooth is not hurting right now, do you believe your teeth are completely fine? If it's not hurting right now, do you believe it's completely fine? Hmm? Most people do. So you're not alone because your teeth don't hurt. See, my teeth is fine. Nothing is wrong with my teeth. And that belief is one of the most biggest reason people lose their teeth later in life. Because you know why? Tooth pain is not the beginning of a problem. It is often the last warning. Yeah. If you stay with me in this video, in this life, you will save yourself pain, money, and regrets in the future. Human beings are wired to respond to pain. If it hurts, we act. But if it doesn't hurt, we relax. That is human being for you. But such problem doesn't work like stomach pain or headache. Tooth decay and gum diseases usually start quietly. No pain, no alarm, no serious discomfort, just small signs people ignore. And because life is busy, people usually say, I will handle it later. Later is usually when things become complicated. Here is something very important you should know. Bacteria don't need pain to destroy your teeth. They work slowly, they work quietly, and they are very consistent. They weaken enamel little by little. They irritate the gums gradually. By the time pain starts, the problem is no longer small. That's why many dentists say, if only you came earlier. Have you heard that statement before? I've spoken with many, I have spoken with many people about their teeth, and the regret is almost always the same. Nobody says, I wish I waited longer. People say, I ignored the signs. I thought it would go away. I thought the pain will stop as usual. I don't know. It was serious. The regret is not the pain. The regret is delay. Let me share something close to home. My mother-in-law couldn't chew meat for a long time. At first, we thought maybe it's her age. Maybe she doesn't like meat anymore. But that wasn't the truth. The real issue was weak gum and poor tooth support over the time. But do you know what? When she started focusing on daily oral care consistency, everything began to change. Things begin to fall in place. Today, she eats meat comfortably again. No miracle, no magic, no overnight promises. Just early care and consistency. Many people believe if there is no pain, then there is no problem. What do you think? Have you ever believed that before? Just leave your comments in the chat below and I would love to see it. So many people believe if there is no pain, then there is no problem. That belief alone has cost many people their teeth. Pain is not proof of health when it comes to teeth. All right? Pain is not proof of health. That you're not experiencing pain now does not mean that your teeth is healthy. Silence is not safety either. Your mouth needs attention before the pain starts. Yeah, not after the pain starts. So don't wait to be like those that begin to look for solution when the pain has already started. Just like you service your car before it breaks down. That is how our teeth is. Don't allow it to break down before you start to, do the right service. That is why I started educating people about early oral care, not emergency solutions, not fear-based solutions. Hmm. Thank you for liking this video. Daily care and gums. That is where SOPC comes in. Let me be very clear and honest. SOPC is not designed for painkiller, though it stops pain. It is not a drug. It's not magic. It is a natural oral care support product designed to stop cavity, designed to calm down gum irritation, designed to encourage healthier oral condition when used consistently, designed to stop bad breath that is caused by cavity or tooth decay. Consistency is the key. When you use it every day, you can prevent cavity. You can as well stop cavity on the track. Who is SOPC for? SOPC is for people who say, I don't want tooth pain to surprise me. Tooth pain can surprise someone. When you are the kind of person that say, I don't want tooth pain to surprise me, SOPC is for you. People who say, I want to protect my teeth early. I want better oral health habits. It is especially helpful for people who understand that prevention is easier than repair. Do you believe that prevention is easier than repair? Yeah, prevention is easier than repair. So, when it comes to teeth, prevention is easier than repair. And that is why it's necessary that you brush morning and night to prevent, because prevention is better than repair. When you take care of your teeth every time, when you use the right oral care product, when you brush your teeth morning and night, you are preventing decay. you are preventing teeth problem, especially when you brush the night before you sleep. You are protecting your teeth for like 7 hours or thereabouts. Imagine when you sleep without brushing, you are giving them many hours to attack your teeth. Okay, you're welcome to this live. Feel free to ask me your questions about your teeth, and I'll be happy to answer you. In this channel, we talk about preventive measures, how you can care for your teeth to prevent tooth decay, prevent cavity, and to treat cavity, tooth decay. So you are welcome. You can feel free to join us in this channel. Click the subscription button so that you can get notified whenever we upload new videos. We go live every day in this festive period. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Let's be honest, okay? Let's be honest. Have you heard about root canal? Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Have you heard about root canal? Let's be honest. Have you heard about root canal? Have you heard about root canal? Have you heard about root canal? About feelings. When someone says that I go to dentist to have feelings, have you heard about it, or have you had feelings before now? Have you heard about tooth extraction? Have you heard? So let's be honest. Most dental problems are expensive because they were ignored when they were small. Yeah. I could remember a few months ago, my sister told me that she was going for root canal, that her teeth was wearing away. What actually happened? Let's be honest. Most dental problems are expensive because they were ignored when they were small. Early daily care usually costs far less than fillings, root canals, tooth extractions, emergency dental visits. Prevention saves money. Preventing dental problems saves money, and you know about it, right? Yeah, it's comfort. When you prevent, it is comfort, it's confidence. All right. If you're watching this and you're thinking, I don't want pain to teach me a lesson, then you're already making a smart decision. If you like to learn how SOPC is used, the current price, how delivery works in your area, just say hi and I will reply to you. No pressure, just clear information so you can decide. Your teeth are meant to last you for your lifetime, but they need care before pain begins, not after when the pain starts. Don't wait for pain to confirm what prevention could have prevented. Don't wait for pain to start before you start to look for solution. Once you identify that there is a problem, there is something that is on your teeth that don't used to be there before, and you've tried to brush it, it's not going. Just start then to look for what to do. Don't wait for it to start to hurt you. All right. So I will say thank you for joining me in this live section. Do well to subscribe, and we will be talking about our oral health every time in this channel. Thank you, and bye for now. For those that are joining, we are about to end the live section. All right. We will do this live in the evening around 8 p.m. And I'll be dropping a video around 7 p.m. today. So subscribe and join us. And you will have your teeth. Um, you will have all the set of your teeth for your lifetime without losing any of your teeth. If you have lost your teeth before, don't feel bad. The best thing to do is to protect the rest so that you will not lose any of your precious teeth. So please subscribe and join us in this channel. Have a nice time and have a nice day. All right. Before I go, this is SOPC, and this product is very good. It stops toothaches, it stops cavity. If you're having cavity, this is tooth gel. Just by applying it on your teeth, the cavity will stop, and by using it consistently, you will protect your teeth. And if you're not having cavity yet, it is better to start early to prevent it, because cavity don't make noise when it begins to attack your teeth. And many people don't know that they have cavity until it begins to hurt. And at that point, the damage has been done. So protect your teeth with this. It doesn't stop you from using your normal toothpaste, and it works very well. It clears the bacteria. It breaks cavity cycle if you are the type that usually have fillings now and then. When you start to use this, you will no longer have those fillings. If you're the type that's remove, extract teeth or have fillings, don't sleep on this product. All right. See you in my next live. Bye.